MLB The Show. Here's the shortstop now.
Play ball.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, DJ.
Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Now to the plate, Mike Tauchman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
In now, Tyro Estrada.
The shortstop.
This will go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on this stuff.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Well, and that's 3 straight hits now, and he's threatening to give that early lead right back to him here in inning number 1.
Kyle Higashioka.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's pop.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Batting eighth, the first baseman.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dancer.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D'Lo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great run. So striding forward now, Austin wins. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Well, this Yankee ball club. Last half of the second set to go. Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Mike Tauchman. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Tyro Estrada.
The shortstop.
As he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Estrada, base runner at first with 1 out. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. A bouncer to the left side. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and we are tied at 7.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. He had a nice grand.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw, and they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
So now to the plate, Luke Voit. And a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Bring in Giovanni Urshela. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Mancini is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Now the pitch.
LeMahieu.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's looking into 3 series right here now. 9 games.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Into the box now, Austin Wins. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, man, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs.
Let's play ball.
Bottom of the third now, ready for another shot now. Thairo Estrada. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Down the third baseline. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Giancarlo Stanton now.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like
now
that.
Catcher.
At the plate, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
To the plate now, Luke Voit. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Now batting.
Dan, they're absolutely
Number
not
29.
going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day
Now
games.
batting.
I always thought it was an
Second
advantage
baseman.
to the hitter, and so
DJ.
far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay. And he's safe.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this
Now
one, but I
batting,
think we could
right
say
fielder.
that cold streak
Mark.
is officially over.
Top
That's his
man.
second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on.
Play ball.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyro
Leading off
Estrada.
for the
He'll lead
Yankees.
things off as they look to
The
perhaps
shortstop,
build on an already
Tyro.
sizable lead. Takes this the
Estrada.
other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down
Now
for the
batting,
first out.
left fielder.
Coming to the plate now,
Giancarlo.
Giancarlo Stanton. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting. Catcher.
Striding into the box,
Kyle.
Kyle Higashioka. He was
Higashioka.
retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Santander. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Leading off.
Play ball.
Striding forward
for
now
the
is the DH, Miguel
The designated
Andujar.
hitter.
He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Andujar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The center fielder, number 11.
When you drive the ball into the gap
Right.
like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now batting, Luke Voigt. He went deep for a two-run homer in his previous at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Now in the box.
Leading off.
Coming to the plate now, Gio
Leading
Urshela.
off
He
for the
steps in off
Yankees.
a base hit in his
The
last
third
at-bat.
baseman, number
First pitch of
29.
the at-bat, sent out to straightaway center field. Velasquez has it, and it's a quick out, number one. So back to the top of the Yankee
The second
order.
baseman,
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Mike Tuchman will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton, and their runners at the corners now. Line toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And he's able to get back to first, no problem, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Kyle.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the
play ball.
and that'll bring up Miguel Andujar.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated
now the
hitter,
pitch.
Miguel.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He's through first and hustling for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Michael Luker comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here's Brett Gardner now. He pulls this one into right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, number 29.
So coming to the plate, Gio Urshela. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Velasquez is under it, and he makes the catch. Tommy Kahnle is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of the
number 48.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Mike Tuchman. Last time through was a base hit. In there at the knees, strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Number 25, Labor.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll... Torres is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Anthony Santander the next to bat, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2, and it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Santander is retired, and there's one away.
The catcher, off the
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. 1 out, nobody on. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
now batting, number 8.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first...
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is
3 hours
over.
run.